Hey guys, I have been off YouTube for maybe about 2 weeks. I started school, so I was just trying to, get back into the swing of things. So this is kind of like a big beauty haul, not just makeup, but hair and some other stuff. So we can just get this started. Now, Bath and Body Works, they came out with a new scent. Typically, when I go there, I only buy Japanese cherry blossom, maybe vanilla sometimes. What is it? It's vanilla sugar. Yeah, so mostly Japanese cherry blossom. But I went in there and I was like, they had this big display and it was like pink. And I was like, okay, well, what's this? This scent, Paris Amour. It smells so good. Like, if you are a fan of like really sweet smells, this is definitely for you. I ended up buying the spray, a lotion, and the body wash. I usually never buy body wash, but I really like the way this smells. Like, I'm one of the people that I don't just wear perfume. I like to mix up to like make my own scent. So it's usually that and Juicy Couture of Viva La Juicy, or that and my Carolina Herrera 212. Yeah, I actually ended up buying my sister one because we have similar taste and scents. So I ended up buying her one. I bought it when they were having a Labor Day sale when it was buy three get three free. I also actually bought a candle. I'm kind of getting into more of like home decor. I wanted to slowly redo my apartment because it's not like I'm rich. So I bought the candle, the one that smells like s'mores, and I bought one that was like cookies. And it does smell really good. I didn't really like any of the other scents. Like, I smelled it, I was like, it's not really my style. So yeah. So that's what I got from Bath and Body Works. Then I did buy, not quite a few, but I did buy some hair products because I'm not gonna say I'm going for on a hair journey, but my mom, she typically does my hair. Like, she does my relaxers. That's pretty much the only, like, I pretty much just wear my hair down. I don't really get my hair done. Like, my mother also does my weaves too. I usually just get weaves. I'm just like, oh, I don't like doing my hair. Let me just, because I don't like putting heat on my hair. I really don't put heat on my hair like that. It may sound dirty, but I probably wash my hair like every 2 weeks because, like, my hair's thin. It's naturally thin. It's not like, it's just thin because of whatever I'm doing. So it's naturally thin. I don't have thick hair. So it is pretty easy for me to manage. So I can pretty much go, like, by the end of the 2 weeks, my hair kind of does get like a little greasy. Right now I don't have a relaxer. It's not like fresh. I don't remember the last time I got one, but like, I don't know, like the weather in New Jersey has been kind of up and down, and sometimes it'll be like a little warmer, sometimes it'll be a little cold. I mean, New Jersey is one of those states that pretty much stays colder, like cold for a longer time than it is hot. Like, it's like some days where it's like 60 degrees and I'm fine, and some days where it's like 70 and I'm unprepared because I'm like, oh, it's going to be cold that night. Like, I rather, because when I work and I close the store or whatever, it's usually cold when I leave, so I don't try to dress for it being hot because I don't like carrying a whole bunch of stuff because my locker is like really small. I don't have anywhere to put my coat, so I leave it in my car. So I just dress for the weather. So basically I went to my local beauty supply store and I just stopped restocking on certain hair products that I don't have anymore. I actually invested in some of these duckbill clips, and these are pretty cool because usually when I wrap my hair, I wrap it like all the way around, but then I've been doing this thing that I've seen on YouTube as far as the cross wrap, because I was like, I've been wearing my hair out since I was like 11. Like, I used to wear braids and ponytails all the time, and I guess my mother was like, oh, well, you can grow up, you can do whatever. So I started wearing my hair out. And for a while, I don't even know what I was doing before I started rapping, because I don't think I was rapping it when I was like 11. I don't think I started rapping my hair until I was like 12 or 13. I don't know what I was doing, but because in between I would still get like hairstyle. My mother would do flat twists or whatever the case may be, braids. And so yeah, so I've been doing like this cross wrap thing, and basically, like, I'm not one of people, like, with my own natural hair, I don't wear it like big. I mean, it can't really get big, it's thin. So I pretty much just wear it, pretty like flat and just like a slight bend on the end. So the cross wrap has been working for me, but because I need a perm and my edges are like curling up and stuff, and my sideburns are getting pretty heinous over here, it's just been a little difficult. And it's, my mother, she recently, got a new job, so she hasn't had time to do my hair. So that kind of sucks for me because now I'm just like, I really need a perm, and I will never do my own relaxer just because like I've seen like so many girls with horror stories about, they're like, oh well, the relaxer made my hair fall out. I'm like, I've been getting relaxed for a long time. It's never made my hair fall out. Like I don't know what the hell you were doing. And that's like a lot of people's problems is that like these some parents, or even if they're young parents, like I'm like my kids have natural hair. They're probably not gonna get relaxed until they get in like high school. But my mother relaxed my hair when I was young because she just didn't want to do it. I guess, she was a young parent, so she was just like, oh, I just want the hair to stay. I don't have time. So she relaxed my hair. She said she didn't really relax it a lot. Like we used to get a perm like 3 to 2 times a year, just to make it more manageable for her, which was fine. I actually didn't really start getting heavy, like not heavy, not saying heavy perms, but perms more often until I actually started wearing my hair out and straight. So yeah, and the people be like, "Oh yeah, the relaxing my hair fall." I'm like, that's because your parent wasn't keeping up with it. Like my mother, she was like, she was a single parent for like a really long time, like basically my whole life, and she did what she could, and my hair never fell out. Like my mother took really good care of me and my sister's hair. Like I can honestly say that because I've had friends that just like their hair, like one of my best friends. My mother actually helps her hair grow. Like she was a very pretty girl. She was just doing her own hair. Her mom didn't really do her hair, and my mother started doing her hair, and then her hair grew out like really long, like longer than mine. And I was like, wow, like you have hair. But now she's going for her whole natural thing, which is fine. My mother still does her hair. She gets like weaves now because she's trying to go natural, which is cool. To his own. I personally don't think I'm going to go natural, but we're not even talking about that. We're talking about this haul. So I bought some more flexi rods because for some reason I can't find mine. I bought 2 packs. They are $3.99. I've seen people tell me that they found them for $2.99. I want to know where they found that because $4 is a lot. That's why I only bought 2. But you really don't need that much. But I usually just use these when I have weave because my hair, because you have to roll it kind of tight to like make it stay, and it just, I don't like pulling on my hair or none of that stuff. I had to I'm running out of my Affinity Pro Vitamin Leave-In Conditioner. I really do love this. Affinity has really great products for African American hair. The protein stuff really does, help soften. Just that you can't like overdo protein. So I do like when I wash my hair, like sometimes I do it, and then like the next week I won't. I also bought. I've never tried Mane and Tail, but I've heard some good reviews on their products. So I bought the deep moisturizing shampoo. Like my problem is like my hair. I'm kind of in between, depending on what brand of like weave I buy, like a 1B and a number 2. So usually I just buy a 1B and a number 2 pack of hair, and then it blends in because I don't like stuff to just look flat. Like I was one of those girls that since I was 14, like I was getting my hair dyed. Like I've had like basically every color, and you have no idea how hard it is for me to not try to dye my hair. It's like it's an addiction. Like I haven't dyed my hair in 3 years, and I want to so bad, but it's like really a commitment. Like it's really a commitment, and it's harder when you have relaxed hair because it's like you're double processing it. Like it's straightened, and then you have like a color on top of it. You have to be careful from like basically the line of demarcation from where the color is and where your natural new growth is, because it will break off. Like I've had that happen. Like certain parts will break off. Like yeah, so I just don't feel like dealing with that anymore. Like I want to go back blonde so bad, but I just can't. Maybe one day I'll show you guys a picture. Like do I have pictures? I think I have a few pictures of when my hair was different colors. I also bought the Mane and Tail Deep Moisturizing Conditioner. Looks like that. These products are actually pretty cheap. They're $5. Like my mother, she does hair. Out of her house, and she's always run out of products. But me, I keep my products for a long time because it's only me and my 2 children, and especially why is this Snapple in here? And especially when you have like kids with natural hair, like curly hair is the hardest hair to get moisture to seep into. So I really try not to wash their hair all the time. Only like if it's like really necessary. Just basically how much I wash mine, like every 2 weeks. I also bought my Affinity 2-minute reconstructor. Like I remember, like one time my hair broke off really bad from color, and my mother had bought the Affinity 6-in-1 that makes your hair hard and it smells really freaking bad. Yo, oh my goodness, that smells so bad. And if you get a fresh perm, it will burn the shit out of your scalp. But I don't have to use that anymore. I also bought an eyebrow trimmer thing. I love these things. I usually get my eyebrows waxed. I only get them waxed like hardly ever. I haven't got my eyebrows waxed in like 6 months because I've just been doing my own thing. Oh, they gave me like a sample of something. Kinky, wavy, natural, easy, herbal comb out for natural hair. I don't know, maybe I'll put this in one of my kids' hair. Also, they gave me some other samples, some mane and tail samples. Dr. Miracle's follicle healer. I don't know. I had a mixed review because I've known, like, my mother, she has like a lot of friends that are hairstylists, and they use this Dr. Miracle stuff, and they said it really made their scalp itch. And I also bought a brush. Like, I've been using Jeff's brush because he has like a low haircut, and he's always like brushing his hair. It's like the double-sided one, but he's like, oh, stop using my brush. So then I bought my own because the bristles are softer. Now it's time to get into the main part of the haul. The part of the haul that you're probably all looking forward to as far as beauty. This is like a collective haul, so I bought this over the past couple of months. But since I just took so long doing the first video, I'm going to do this video in 2 parts so that it won't, you know, be like a 30-minute YouTube video, because the beauty part might actually take like 20 minutes for me to do. But I don't know. So I'll link the second part to the video down below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.